beats us to the punch.
Hey there, Bare Knuckle News fans. I'm Susan Cingari here with Helen Peralta. Helen, the fight didn't go exactly as you expected, especially because it was your BYB debut. Let's talk about that.
No, it was absolutely not what I expected. It was, it was my comeback to bare knuckle fighting, and I was so excited to do so. But apparently, my opponent didn't come here to fight tonight.
You know, you looked very frustrated there tonight, and we heard you explain "wow" at the end of that round. Do you think that headbutt was intentional?
I don't think it was intentional. You know, it kept happening. She kept hitting me in the back of the head, but because of the adrenaline, I didn't feel it. But I can see the referee trying to tell her. She doesn't speak English, but she must know what he was telling her. So she kept ignoring the fact that he's telling her not to do it. Because I do have marks back here, and I know it was from that. This just happened. So she keeps pretending that she does not understand the rules, but I know she did. So when she got hurt in the corner, I almost felt like she took momentum. That one was so obvious. I just kind of moved back, like, wow, really? Like, if you didn't want to fight, you could just stay home because there was nothing for me to gain in that fight. Had I won that fight in the first round, nobody would have cared because she's a nobody. I gave her the opportunity to be the best in the world tonight. So, yeah, you're not supposed to play with your food, but I wanted to get a few rounds in because I have not done bare knuckle in 4 years. So that's why I was playing around. I'm not worried about it. I'm kind of like just wanted to feel the knuckles a little bit, have a little fun out there, maybe extend it to the third and fourth round. But I did not expect her to behave the way she did.
So in the first round, you were doing a lot of dirty boxing. How did that feel to work the clinch so much?
Oh, I love the clinch. So when she decided to engage, or I thought she was going to engage, I thought, great, free, a free meal for me. So, but then every time we clinched, she kept concentrating on just holding my hands and clinching them with her elbows instead of actually dirty boxing. So I'm trying to make some space, but it didn't really seem like she didn't want to be on the inside or the outside. So I'm not really sure what she came here out tonight.
You know, you've done bare knuckle before, but this was the first time you fought in the Mighty Trigon. So what was the experience like for you?
Oh, it was great. I mean, I'm not, I'm going to say the truth. I'm not really a good boxer. I'm a brawler. So for me, the corners are better because that prevents my opponents from boxing. If I ever fight a boxer and they want to, stick and move, they can't because of how deep the corners are. So that kind of plays to my advantage.
You signed a multi-fight deal with BYB. How excited are you about that?
Oh, I am very excited. Mel and the whole team, they're being very welcoming to me and they're being very accommodating. I'm very disappointed because I'm pretty sure they were looking, forward to a very good fight tonight. I mean, the matchup was great. She's good and tough girl. I mean, I don't know why she's so into cheating. I saw her fight in the UK and she was cheating there too.
What about Monica Medina? She's been calling you out, I hear.
I know, and that was the thing. Like the reason why I'm the most disappointed, we get paid the same, win, lose, or draw. It's not about money. It's the fact that because I have this cut now, I can't talk to Medina. So I have to be quiet for at least 6 weeks, tops. Then I'm gonna go right back to talking. So Medina, you're next.
Fight fans, I was here the night that Helen won over Christine Ferea. It was in 2019.
Correct.
It kind of gives me the goose pimples because I was here that night. How does it feel to you to have beaten Christine Ferea? If you look back at that and you see where Christine has come so far at this time.
It felt good, but at the same time, it's been so long ago that I do not pretend to be better than her. I think she's worked very hard after I left. I was concentrating on other things. And, and I wish nothing but the best for her. The better she does, the better I look. So every time she fights, I'm always rooting for her.
Tell our fans what you've been doing in between the time that you have been here in bare knuckle. You've been pretty busy as well.
Yeah, I've been doing some mixed martial arts. I really like MMA, because of the training is a lot more difficult and I like challenging myself. But, every now and then you pick up so many injuries wrestling. So I was like, all right, I need to take a break and concentrate on some bare knuckles until I can go back to MMA. And I want to go back and forth. I also want to do some boxing with gloves. But there's something about bare knuckle that makes me feel so comfortable when I'm out there, even when I'm getting hit.
It's the animal in you, girl. Come on. You're the brawler, the original brawler. Now, I read you're a really good cook. We got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm a professional chef. And I know I don't look like it, but I am a chef instructor at a community college who took a little break. I used to teach culinary arts at Bronx Community College in Ottumwa, Iowa. And I stopped so that I can concentrate on fighting, but I still cook for myself. I'm pretty girls.
So what's your favorite dish to cook?
It depends. If it is for me, I can turn any common ingredient and make it taste uncommonly well. But if I am cooking for someone else, I usually ask them what are their, the favorite ingredients, and I try to put something together for them. My goal is to impress.
I'd be impressed.
And I'm very good with plating.
I'm impressed with your fighting skills, so I know I'd be impressed with your cooking. Now, we were talking a little bit about Medina before.
Look at this shit.
You would be the first fighter to bleed on me, by the way. Is there anybody else you would like to fight if you don't fight Monica again? I know you want a rematch here.
Oh, I don't want to rematch that girl. She's probably going to poke my eyes next.
But who do you want next then?
No, I want Medina. She's a good fighter, and I never see her cheat. Because the problem with this is like, look at this. This is a problem for me now. It's going to keep me from training. It's going to keep me from fighting. And I don't know how to cheat, so I know I'm going to forget. Like, I don't like to do things like that. We're on camera. People can see you, you idiot. Moped.
Pobrecita. Tranquilito. All right, any friends, family, or sponsors you'd like to thank tonight before we go?
I want to thank, big shout out to anybody who gives a that I'm here.
All right, thank you so much for your interview. Yeah. Hope to see you back here in Bare Knuckle again soon.
Okay.
So for Bare Knuckle News, I'm Susan Cingari, and this is
Helen Peralta.
And remember, fight fans, and I mean remember, no one beats us to the punch. Bam!
Damn.